Hello guys, Popstar1539 here, and today I am going to be doing my first ever Animal Jam story time. And without further ado, let's begin. This story is a traditional example of rares over friends. One day I was in Appendale, just chilling in the Appendale Theater, and hoping that maybe something interesting would happen. And sure enough, something did. An orange wolf, with almost the exact same outfit as me, came up to me and said, "Wanna be friends? I see we have the same outfit." And I was like, "Sure, why not?" It's also very rude to turn down a buddy request, but that's just me. And anyways, we became buddies. We had fun all day long, watched videos from the theater together, and commented on every single one of the videos. And we played lots of buddy games. We chatted about stuff. But later was when the big plot twist came. So one day I was in my den, and she came up to my den, and she came up to my wolf, and because I was kind of doing a scare at the moment, and I had to pause because she came. And she was like, "Hey, guess what?" And I was like, "What?" She said, "I got a rare long." And I was like, "Really? That's so cool." Because I didn't have a rare long back then, and I wasn't nearly as rare as I was now. So, anyways, that was when the tables flipped for the first time. She became rarer than me, and rarer still. We played less and less buddy games together. And one day, I found her in Jamot. She was trading. She was like, "Attempts for my rare wrist. Might accept." And I was like, "Hey, do you want to go to the CRP theater together to watch some videos and have some popcorn?" And she was like, "Who are you?" I was completely shocked at the moment because, well, it had been months since we have actually followed each other anywhere. Like, buddies. You buddy them and you barely follow them anywhere unless you're real best friends or stuff like that. And at least I was expecting that she would click on my username and find out that I was her buddy, but she didn't. And I knew because she just ignored me and went back to saying, "Attempts for my rare wrist, might accept." I left. And the next day I went to her den. I was like, "I'm your buddy, click on my username and check." And she was like, "Oh, you're my buddy? Okay, so do you want anything?" And I was like, "Do you want to do anything together?" She was like, "Sure." Although I'm not sure if she really means it. Anyways, we went to the Appendale Theater where we first met, bought some items, and played the claw. Although we couldn't play the claw together since it was like a one-player game, or rather a mini game. And we watched some videos together. And overall, we had a great time. At least I thought so. And the very next week, she got membership. And I was like, "You got membership? That's great." And she was like, Yeah. Can I go to Jamada Train now?" And I was like, "Okay, can we meet later?" She was like, "I'm not sure if I'll have time." And then she left. I wasn't very sure about that. Anyways, I went to her den. And she did not go to her den. But of course, people will like that. Like, somebody goes to your den. You either ignore the person or go to your den and find that the person's not talking at all. They're just random jammer exploring your den. And sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes you have a buddy that goes in your den and wants to talk to you. That's me, traditional me. I go into my buddy's den and ask to talk to them. But sometimes I explore random jammers' dens too. But if they ask me a question, I will reply. That's the kind of jammer I am. But anyways, I went to Jamal Township. And she was like, "Hey, can I have your R, please?" And I was like, "But that took me 1 hour to draw." It was, in fact, my glacial masterpiece. I did not trade it away. And she was like, "So can I have your rare fox set?" The orange one. I didn't get my pink one just yet. The pink one's the one you see I'm wearing. And I was like, sure. But remember to give it back, okay? And we traded. She didn't have any items at the moment because she said she had been supposedly hacked. I gave her my orange fox hat. And then the very next hour, because I was back on, I saw her with the orange fox hat on her trade, but she had a bunch of rare items on her. And I was like, didn't she just get hacked? I looked on her trade list. Her trade list was filled with rare longs. I looked at her animals. They were stuffed with rare items draped over every single one of them. I was really confused. I sent her a jamogram saying, come to my den, because I was a non-member at the moment and I couldn't exactly type stuff in. And my channel started after that incident, so you get the idea. Anyways, she was like, you're still here? I was like, didn't you just get hacked? And she was like, yeah, I mean, no, I just wanted your fox hat. I was shocked. I said, can I have it back now, please? And yeah, I'm still there. She was like, no, I didn't really get hacked. I just wanted your rare fox hat. I was shocked. I was like, you pretended you got hacked just so you could get my fox hat? She said, that's sort of the deal. In a nutshell, I'm not giving your fox hat back. She said, repeated the lies over and over again, and I couldn't even figure out which one was the truth. Finally, she confirmed that she just wanted my fox hat, because she said rares were very important to her. Animal Jam is a virtual game, I said. You don't need to consider yourself that important just because of rares. She said, well, I never had a rare fox hat, and I looked on her trade. A scruffy fox hat was sitting there, right under a headdress. I was like, where did that scruffy fox hat came from then? I thought she must have looked on her trade because a minute later the item was gone. She said, what? I never had a scruffy fox hat. I sighed, but not an Animal Jam. She was hopeless, I thought. So I left. And the next day, she gave me my fox hat back. I was very happy about that. I thought our friendship could continue. Boy, was I wrong. The next day, she said, I really got hacked. Please, can you please lend me your fox hat again? I considered this. I looked at her animals. They were all white with black eyes that were X-shaped. I looked at her trade. Nothing there. I looked at her pets. Only a seahorse and a rare mouse. I was like, at least you still have a rare mouse. She was like, I do? And all at once, I knew what was happening. But I agreed to lend her my fox hat because I still had part of me that trusted in her. And the next day, she came to my den. She said, thank you for lending me that rare fox hat. And then she left. I was very confused. Maybe she wanted to trick me? And anyways, I was back in Jamal Township. And I followed her. And her animal was still white with black X eyes. She was asking people to gift her because she got hacked. I felt kind of sorry for her. Maybe she was indeed telling the truth. And then a minute later, I saw her go somewhere. I clicked on her username and hovered my mouse over the follow player button. It said it was in her den. And then I clicked on her animals list. One of her Arctic foxes was dressed in rares. A rare red long, and that was the only item I can remember. All of the other rares went on it too, and at once I knew that she had not been hacked. I had been tricked again. I went into her den. I said, you have rares on your Arctic fox. She did not respond. For some reason, I got locked out of her den. I looked on my buddy's list. She was no longer there. I had lost my orange fox hat. And that's the sad story, guys. But I did get my orange fox hat back from trading another jammer. But I don't remember that jammer's username Whoever it was, thank you very much. And anyways, guys, that's the story time. Thank you, and please remember, please do not scam or hack or do rares over friends. It's very upsetting to the victim. And, well, it might give you a bad memory too because you had one scam, and when you look back on it, you knew you shouldn't have done that. I'm not sure about my buddy now, but yeah. That's it for today, guys. Bye-bye, and comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe.